Baby girl is still in the NICU with a blood infection. We did get the lumbar puncture results back. We have some good news and we have some bad news. So we'll do the good news first. The good news is that her 24-hour lumbar puncture came back and it is negative. They will monitor it for 3 days to make sure there's no growth. Basically, she has a blood infection that could go to her brain, and the NICU doctor did say that if it was in her brain, it was a freight train that they could not stop. The survival rate is about 5%. 95% of babies die from this type of infection. So it was literally 24 hours of just waiting to make sure that it was not in her brain, which was a horrific time. God, literally the scariest time ever. Just trying and praying that it came back negative, and which it did. We're still not completely out of the clear. We still have to wait 72 hours to make sure there is no growth on that. But if it was in her brain, it was basically just waiting for her to die at this point, because the NICU doctor said there was nothing that they could do once it hits her organs. So it is a sigh of relief that is not in her brain, it's not in her spine, which is amazing, a miracle that we caught it so early. He literally said it takes only a couple days for it to attack all her organs and get into her brain. So we saved her life by catching this infection this early. So thank God, thank you for the prayers. So we do have a little bit of bad news, but in the sense it's not that bad. Originally she was gonna be here for 14 more days, no matter what, but the infection is severe enough in her blood that she has to be here for 21 days. So no matter what, we're in the NICU for a month, which is hard emotionally, because you can't see your baby, you can't hold your baby when you want. You're in the ICU, which really feels like prison at times. But the fact that it is severe enough that she has to be here for 21 days is hard. But I'm grateful for it not being in her brain and that we caught it that early. So I just wanted to update everyone and let you know that she is hanging in there. She's fighting. She's feeding great. She latches to the breast, and she's taking about 50% of her bottles, and she still has to be fed through an NG tube the rest of it. But other than that, hopefully we can kick this blood infection in the butt, and in 20 days we can go home and be on the up and up, because it's been a nightmare for the past week and a half. It's been a total nightmare. But hopefully nothing but good news from here on out. And I thank you everyone who's prayed. We are surviving off prayers at this point. And I will keep you guys posted.